Where can a back row setter legally set the ball from? If you are curious about the rules for back row setters in volleyball, you are in the right spot. Let's break down where a back row setter can legally set the ball. A back row setter has the flexibility to set the ball from anywhere on the court. However, there are some important rules to keep in mind regarding their position relative to the attack line, also known as the 10-foot line. First, when a back row setter is making an attack hit, such as a setter dump, they must be behind the attack line. If they are in front of this line, they cannot jump and hit the ball above the height of the net. This means their offensive options are limited when they are positioned in front of the attack line while in the back row. Now, when it comes to setting the ball, the setter can do so from any position on the court, including behind the attack line. The key is that the setter must use a clean contact with both hands at the same time to avoid faults like double contacts or lifts. It is also important to note that the setter's position at the time of serve must comply with rotation rules. This means that when the setter is in the back row, they need to be behind the front row middle player to avoid any overlap violations. The height at which the setter contacts the ball does not restrict where they can legally set from, as long as the set is clean and does not constitute an illegal attack. The main restriction is on attacking actions above the net height in front of the attack line. In practical terms, a back row setter typically sets the ball from behind the attack line to avoid violating attack rules. They can move freely anywhere in the backcourt to make a legal set, as long as they do not perform an illegal attack hit in front of the attack line or above the net height. This means that a back row setter can legally set the ball from anywhere behind the 10-foot line on their side of the court. They just need to ensure they use proper technique to avoid faults like double contacts or lifts. Remember, they cannot jump and attack the ball above net height if they are in front of the attack line, but setting itself is allowed from any back row position.